All right, hello everyone. Getting started today. Got started a little bit later than I wanted to today, but it's all right. I had meant to live stream earlier this week and it just didn't happen. Got caught up in other things. But last time we were working on things, and I was working on some of the .NET 6 conversion. So we had .NET 6 P3 support in Comet, but guess what? I got that done today. So I actually merged it all into into the main branch, no, the dev branch. The dev branch now has net 6 samples. And the cool thing about that is if I actually switch over to my computer, if we jump into here, I can actually come in and inside of VS Code, make that window the right place. Wait, no, that's the wrong solution. Not that VS Code solution, this VS Code solution. I can actually debug stuff right now. I'm debugging the new Comet single project sample on Mac Catalyst. And we can now run Comet on Mac Catalyst. The one caveat is I had to disable support for images for right now. So inside of our platform handlers, our images, where's that at? This stuff. I think it's this one. Yeah, because right now NuGet is being silly, and NuGet on Net 6 does not bring in the right stuff. There's still some things, and there's some hacks I can do to make it work, but I just didn't get to it yet. So it loads up FF image loading, but it doesn't load the platform specific calls. So I can't do like as UI image async for some strange reason. And same thing on Android. So I just couldn't actually do the image stuff because the APIs weren't there according to it. So I didn't do that yet. So we're not there yet. But like I said, the Net 6 stuff has been updated. It's all on GitHub. Hey, Daniel, how's it going? So it's all there. You can actually download it, clone it. Building the, what's it called? The Catalyst stuff is really slow. As you noticed, I'm actually told to run the Catalyst stuff. Oh, I don't have Keycaster on yet. And it's just slow. I don't know what else to say about that. Hey, it actually remembered its position. I'm gonna move it over a little bit. That's awesome. But hey, it's deploying now. If we wait a second, any second now, it's gonna do it. Here it comes. I saw the build finish. Like I said, the Mac Catalyst builds are really, really, really slow. But hey, it's going to run and launch. And that's exciting. So that supports now in the dev branch. So if you want to play with any of the Net 6 stuff on P3, you can now. So I'm really, really happy about that. Like I said, the only thing that doesn't work is the image loading is totally broken on it. But I wanted to continue moving along with some of our porting Comet over to all the new latest and greatest things. And one of the things I really want to do on that was, I was setting the topic, is doing that with the Maui controls, the Maui.Graphics. So, I did not end quote. See if that goes. Nope, it was not happy with that. I don't know. It updated that, so that looks good. All right. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go look at, not core, Comet. Let's go look at Comet. Open, reveal and finder. So if we look in here, we have all of these Skia things, right? I want to ditch this. Nothing against Skia, but we now have Maui.Graphics. I'm probably still going to use Skia on, say, Android or whatnot, but the idea is we don't need to. Hey, it just started bouncing. You can see the thing popping up. The Mac OS, I don't know on the Mac OS TFM. I haven't, a lot of the things, how are you trying it, Alex? Were you trying to do it through like tooling? Because none of the IDE stuff works. Just doesn't. So the Mac Catalyst stuff works though via my, did not mean to make that bigger. You can definitely do the Mac Catalyst stuff through Net 6 and you can debug it through VS Code. But I don't know on the Mac OS. I haven't even tried that TFM. I don't know. But hey, check it out. It's working. Super, super exciting. Yeah, it should work with the .NET build. There is a trick you're supposed to do. to make things build, and the mobile sample shows that. I think is where it showed that in there. Sorry, mobile samples. I was looking at something else. Or maybe it's on the Maui repo tells you what to do. To be honest, I know no one on the Maui team has tried the Mac TFM. Everyone's using Mac Catalyst on our side. Yeah, I mean, in the Maui team for sure. But there was something when you had to build it. Where was that? I know you had to pass in. That's for what project? I thought there was something one of these said that you had to pass in something about restore or some weird thing to make it work. I have not tried the Mac version yet. Like I said, I've only tried the Catalyst. So, and I just now got Comet working on Net 6 today. It was a pain. It's not easy to use, right? None of the tooling's there. It's not easy. Hey, I was say typing didn't work there. That's interesting. Styles are all weird because dark theme, not dark theme. So I'm not sure on that. I can ask if anyone else knows, but I really don't know on that. But hey, everything aside from our image, even the white text, it's using white text because that's what we specified. I didn't test hot reload. Let's test hot reload because I haven't done that yet. Like I said, I just got this compiling and working today during meetings, so I didn't even get to play with it all the way. I just want to test this really quick. And then we'll jump over to the Skia stuff we wanted to work on, or I wanted to work on at least. All right, Comet samples, my app. All right, so right now we have this welcome to Comet. Its text is white, text, or no, color. Color.blue. Oh no, colors.blue. That changed. I don't know if hot reload's good. It did hot reload. I had no idea if that would actually work. That's awesome. Now the first hot reload is going to be the slowest when you're using VS Mac. But if I do it a second time, you'll see how it's a whole lot faster. And it's just because in VS Mac, a lot of the stuff's not loaded into memory. I actually have to load Roslyn myself in the background, and yeah, because I don't have access to the stuff that OmniSharp's doing. But hey, that's awesome. I'm really excited. I had no idea if that was going to actually hot reload. And you'll notice hot reload still maintains state. Super exciting. So I'm glad that works. All right. So that's cool. Let's just stop that and let's jump over to stuff I wanted to work on. So before, we used to have this its own project, right? Comet.skia. We don't need that anymore. This, I mean, some of the stuff we might do a Skia backend anyway, because there's like the rich text stuff was awesome. I got really far with that stuff, and I really like that library. So maybe we'll deal with some of that stuff. But for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to embed the graphic stuff right into Comet. We already have this transforms probably, okay, it is commented on. Like, we're not going to need that anymore. There's quite a few things. Gradient is going to be, I'm going to actually move some of this stuff because we don't necessarily need it. Let's leave it for now. All right. So it's sad the graphics folder's taken because that's what we want. We want to start working in there. Let's look what we have in here. So we do have the Skia controls. We're going to change, those are just my Skia drawn controls. We'll deal with those separately. But the core Skia stuff we want to bring over. So in the Skia stuff, there is a Skia draw, something for drawing. Skia view. Skia view. And this is so you can just draw your own stuff in Skia. And in our sample, we should have something in samples as well. In iOS, I'm just wondering what we had in there for the Skia. So we're going to bring over these Skia samples to those. Oh, they're all commented out. Okay, because we have those in here. Inside of our sample solution, we have those Skia things still there. Why is this empty? Our tooling, it broke. I updated to a latest preview, and now I can't see any files inside of that. That's fun. Let me switch to not preview. Maybe that'll fix it, because if I can't actually Comet samples, it has a Skia folder, which isn't shown there. And it has a bunch of files in it, which are also not shown there. Sorry, excuse me. All right, so let's figure out how to get past that. And it's just weird. I mean, we can go look at it and here. Because inside of samples, we have Skia and like this finger paint view. I want to bring these things over so that way we can draw and stuff like that. So that actually did an abstract control delegate. I'm just looking how we did it because we're gonna maybe do things differently. All right, Skia button sample, Skia sample. This should use the drawable control. That's what I'm expecting. All right, so we have a new drawable control, and drawable control, do we have drawable control here? I didn't think we did. Drawable control, did that come from the Skia stuff? I think it did. It did. So we are going to bring drawable control over. Maybe that's what we'll start with. We will just drag this into controls. And we might rename it to something like graphics controls. And it's going to need some more stuff. It just has the I control delegate. All right, I do want to put these into a graphics folder. We'll just add them to here. I'm going to fix the namespaces on them. Come on. And we may not leave these in the same exact form and shape that they're in now. I just want to see if we can get them copied over, get them working, and we'll see how it goes. All right. My control deal. Okay, so instead of that, we're going to do Comet.Graphics. And same with this one. Now that graphics might cause us issues if we use a graphics namespace. Because there is Microsoft.Maui.Graphics. We're just going to try it. We're going to see what happens. Drawable control using Comet.Graphics and then also using Microsoft.Maui.Graphics. Ocean Telesense was working. I'm going to have to close these. If I close the controls and reopen it, it might fix it. I might have to build first, or at least try building. All right. It would just be great if we can get something drawing on the screen today. That's my goal. How are my downloads going? All right, those are done. I'm going to just install these and we'll fight the build errors in a bit. All right, let that install. While that goes, let's bring one of the simple Skia ones over. That's all finger paint. Are these all going to be finger paint? Yes, they're all going to be finger paint. All right, I guess we're bringing finger paint over. We could do the shape view instead of the Skia shape view. That's going to be the easier one to start with. Maybe we'll bring the Skia shape view over first while that installs. All right, so Skia shape view. Let's bring that over. I'm just going to copy and paste it manually and in controls, and we're going to rename it to, oh, we already have a shape view. Are they basically the same interface? No, so this takes a shape. Let's make shape view work. I don't think shape view works yet. Let's just start with that. I like it. How's my install going? Nice and slow. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm guessing inside we don't have the handler stuff. And so what we'll want to do, and also the shape view is a little different. All right, take advantage of the fact that you're in VS 2019 preview. I have pronounced the operation of my Androids for Maui. I'm not sure what you mean if there's a way to accept all the platform targets. So if you're trying to do Maui stuff in the .NET previews for .NET 6, the IDEs are going to be a little bit broken. You'll notice that oh, no, dang, I shouldn't have opened that yet. It's not done installing. I do that sometimes. You'll notice I am only using the .NET 6 stuff in VS Code using the Comet plugin or the Comet extension because it can handle that. But notice that Comet has a -net 6 and a Comet.sln. And if we go look at the Maui repo does the same thing. The Maui has Maui and then a Maui net 6. The net 6 is what builds the things for like the .NET previews, but all of us are debugging out of the non.NET solutions just because the debugger doesn't work or things don't build. The IDE can build it, but then can't launch it. We're having a chicken and egg issue with .NET 6. And so right now the tooling has not caught up yet. They're working on it, but we're using the non-Net 6 stuff because it's using the MS Build SDK extra stuff, which is slow, but it works. So it's a toss up. So right now tooling's fun. But yeah, and you'll notice even in the samples, same thing. We have both Net 6 and not Net 6 stuff in there because we're in an interesting state right now. Problem with new stuff, sometimes the tooling in the new, chicken and egg. Wow, come on. That is so slow. I wonder if this is faster on like an M1. Yeah, no problem. Well, this is going. If anyone has questions, fire away. Ask away. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm kind of stuck hoping this is going to work. Slowly watching the progress bar go by. All right. The ID is done. 3 of 5. Should put on music while I'm sitting here. All right, almost done. This is going faster now. Yeah, the Net 6 stuff is quite nice when it works. I can just work in VS Code. I don't know why I haven't been, because it's going to error at me, and then I can go over and fix the errors there. It should. Then we don't have to wait. All right, so inside the samples, see, errors. That's what I'd expect. Drawable Control. I like how you can double click in VS Mac, but here I have to command click. All right. What did I delete? Oh, right there. All right, so I'm going to keep working in VS Code while this launches. I'm going to just really quick get this loading. All right, so let's save that. The IntelliSense for C# and stuff is really better in VS Mac. All the Visual Studio products, it's just better than code. All right, more errors. All right, in .NET 6, I'm bringing in the TFMs I'm bringing in the build props from Maui, and Maui has warnings. Really crazy. Like, bam. Nope, wrong key. All right, property mapper. Property mapper is in Maui. Now is I don't know what the hotkey is going to be here. Okay, using Maui. Instead of the canvas, we have an eye canvas that is going to come from... Hey, what was the hotkey? What? Is that Shift F8? Who uses F8? That's... I don't know. All right, so let's bring this in. Maui Graphics. System.drawing is no longer used anywhere. We're going to kill that. This has events. I don't like the events. We're probably going to clean that up. All right, let's run that. Let's see how VS Mac's done. It's loading. Let's go check that. Why is the samples empty? That's going to make my life hard. Really hard. I don't see anything weird. Nope, not show errors. Show errors is going to show me way too much. All right. All right, so now it's just complaining about this get state thing. What uses this? I don't even know why that's there. All right, so let's build again. Oh, I had more error. No, we fixed those errors. Okay. That's problem about using the terminals. You don't get all the updated errors. And if I go to problems, it's going to tell me about way too much. OmniSharp gets really confused. It's like, here, everything is broken. Of course the Windows stuff doesn't work. Not using Windows. You're right. So puts you in a fun state where it's like, I don't know what to do with all this stuff. So yeah. And it's like, no, I'm not missing a reference. I do reference that for Comet. So it's even weird. Terminal. Hey, that's running. All right, so let's go make sure we're using one of these things. So we started putting that stuff in there. Let's start with the shape view. Let's go to our sample. And let's do, instead of our image, since images are broken in SX, new shape view. And I'm going to go look at one of these. There we go. We'll just copy that. See if we can get some color in here. Oh, not ski a shape view. We're just going to do a shape view. All right. Now the shape view right now does not have anything in Comet to tie that in. So we are going to go into Comet, go into handlers. Let's do new folder. New class. And actually, can I go take from the old ski or the old Comet? What's in here? This whole CI or CUI shape view we don't need. We'll be able to use from .NET. If we go into here, this actually ships with some fancy stuff for us. native canvas, which will deal with all kinds of drawing stuff for us. I want to make sure we do this right. Inside of iOS, there is graphics view. That's what we need, is the native graphics view. So it's going to create a native graphics view for us instead. So we are going to bring something like this over, but not the exact thing. So let's start by just bringing this over. And I'm going to do this in, I like the IntelliSense. I like the errors being accurate. And that did not add it because I added it, add existing folder. All right. Okay, add new class. All right, shapeviewhandler.cs. And actually, the shapeview handler is going to be closer to the Skia one. Because if we look at the Skia, maybe it's the drawable handler. It does the drawable control, and the drawable control. We might need to bring this thing over. We're just going to start simple though. All right, so inside of here, we're going to do this as using Microsoft. I want Maui. I'm just going to grab some of this stuff over. And we'll do add new class. All right. We need to make sure we do the same thing here. All right. Didn't I put those in a handler's namespace? I did. All right, so I'm going to close these because hopefully reopening them. And for the, instead of that, it's going to be shape view. And here, what was the name of that control? Native graphics control. And it's not going to include anything for me because it has no idea. It's confused. Let's build. Let's build. Maybe that'll fix IntelliSense. All right, so in our Skia view, we did a bit more because this also does intercepting touches. So that way we can pass touches along, which we're going to need. I don't think the shape view needs it because the shape view is just going to draw, but we will do a graphics control, a drawable, which will receive touch inputs. Now, if we do this where it receives these touch inputs and it does things, that's how we can eventually make interactive controls. All right, let's see how that build's going. Come on. These builds are brutal. Hungry. All right, come on. You can do this, IDE. It's driving me nuts that I can't Oh, well, that's invalid code, so that's going to freak out. And I know this needs, but I want IntelliSense to do it. Might have to restart the IDE to get this? But then this is all freaking out. All right, I'm going to go back to the preview. Guys, today is a day of installing. The preview is working a lot better. A whole lot better. So yeah, we're going to switch right back. I mean, I'm not getting my samples either way, so. Come on. That's done. Why didn't it pop up again? All right, we're going to install those. And while that's going, let's go work in VS Code. Build, build, build. Do your thing. Right now, our build in the Comet extension does do a net restore each time, but that was actually a lot faster, wasn't it? All right. So let's command click. I need to remap that hotkey. What is the hotkey to just do that? In Windows, it's Control dot. On Mac, it's Alt Enter, is it? Nope, that one's build. Command Enter? No, Command Enter is build. Alt Enter is, I forgot to remap my keys. Alt Enter. View problems not going to be useful. I want a hotkey for that. There has to be one. Actually, there's a way to see all the hotkeys, isn't there? Let's go check what's in there. Why are these all grayed out? I am totally striking out today. Does anyone know the hotkey for light bulb ad using? No, that's the video studio one. So something about, yeah, sure, of course I'm gonna accept it. Shift Alt F10. Nope, that mutes my music. I don't have F keys. I'm on a Mac, even though I have a Windows keyboard. But oh, hey, I can now go to my key maps. My keyboard shortcuts. Autofix. No. Ah. Alt Enter. Let's try that again. For existing keys, what keys have that? I'm fine with that. All right. How do I go back now? Oop. Autofix. We're going to try this. Again. Alt Enter. Then press Enter. All right. Let's try it. It didn't autofix. I just don't want to use my mouse. I'm lazy. All right, well, I waste enough time on that. And for this one, using Microsoft Maui.Graphics. What's the namespace on that thing? Ooh, that's going to exist in each individual namespace. So on iOS, which we're in, totally fine. All right, we'll let that run forever. Okay, let's build again. VS Code is not happy. It's like yelling about everything. It does not exist in CometNet 6, CometNet 6, CometNet 6. Oh, that's pretty funny. All right, did that? Nope, it's still building. Let's bring that in. Property map is not image, it is shape view. Oops, wrong hotkey. And I actually don't know what we're mapping it to yet. All right, bring all that stuff in. Let's build, see what it does. All right, so I'm gonna go, let's go back to key map. What's in key maps? What's the difference? No. All right, abort, abort. Shape view handler does not implement create native view. We can fix that. All right, so let's look at those shortcuts. I'm just curious. It's not that one. Search using I was wondering if there's something with the light bulb. I don't know. I would love to know that hotkey. All right, so let's go back to this. And I don't remember. Let's just do override, create native view. Just build it again, see what happens. All right, how's my installs going? Beautifully fast. Anyone doing anything fun? Anyone working on any cool projects right now? Hey, is this gonna go? I didn't register it, so if it goes. No hockey. What is that called? All right, so we've registered that. All right, is that going? I'm gonna stop it and run it again because we didn't have the handler registered. If this does anything, I am blown away. I don't think it will though. Nope, there we go. We didn't get any errors that time though. Let's rebuild the world. If anyone wonders why Maui progress is going so slow, pretty sure you can guess. This is why hot reload is so crucial. Maybe we try hot reloading this handler stuff because it's not going to work. I didn't actually do anything yet. So maybe once this finishes, we'll hot reload it. I already did my password on this install cycle. Come on! You can do it! All right. We have a graphics view. Those colors are really hard for me to see it. I don't know why. It's messing with my eyes. But there's that white view. That's our shape view. Nothing's in it. I agree. We should do a team retreat to Maui. That would be awesome. We should do the launch of Maui from Maui. The problem is, can we? Can we do retreats yet? I hope so. Soon. Once we're all vaccinated, then we can. All right, so let's launch this again. All right, I'm going to just hot reload this. I'm not feeling it, guys. Now, the cool thing about the VS Code hot reload, the VS Code version of the hot reload actually runs a file watcher. So if this loads, I can actually code in VS Mac. And it'll work. All right, so let's really quick go to our app. Since we have that shape view stuff, we'll work on that. Let's go to the sample. Sample my app, right? Let's give this thing a background color. And background, we're going to say is colors dot, just for fun. That should hot reload. Maybe I thought that would have worked. Oh, I did the wrong thing. Oh no, I did the shape view. It's not hot reloading. Wait, what? Okay, that was the easy way to check. It hot reloaded earlier from VS Code. We saw it work. All right, we're gonna do, let's just try this out. My sample's still empty. But I can now see IntelliSense. Kind of. All right, I need to let's figure out what's going on with this. All right. So we need to tell the graphics view how to draw the shape. And so our shape view, if I remember right, has one thing on it. A shape. So we should be able to go into shape view handler. Instead of image, we should be able to do shape view. All right, and so this, I'm just going to be lazy, go grab this. Well, I don't know why we're not getting IntelliSense yet. And why this build is taking forever. All right, so the old shape view on iOS, I wonder I'm just wondering the right API on this thing. So this thing has an iDrawable. So we need to create an iDrawable that we pass in. Or do we do the graphics renderer? I think it's the iDrawable from here, which means we don't need our iDrawable that I just brought over. We should be able to, let me think that through. Let me think this through. I'm thinking if we make an iShape view the iDrawable, is that what that's called? I think we do this. Implement interface explicitly. That's what we did. Perfect. All right. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do this, right? Oops, what did I do? Okay, I'm gonna undo some code because I don't know where I'm at. There, now my braces match. All right, so var path equals shape dot there's a to path. What's our shape here? Path for bounds. That's what we need, path for bounds. So what is Maui.Graphics? It's a new few months back. Yes, so we can stop talking about Maui Graphics really quick. So Maui Graphics is a new library that we have that what it does is it allows you to draw in a cross-platform manner for all platforms. It's similar to how like Xamarin Forms worked or Maui worked, how there's different backends. So Graphics has a bunch of backends. It has Blazor, Forms, WinForms, SharpDX, Skia, so Win2D, XAML, and then, inside of the base class, it also has Android, Mac, and iOS. And if you're using those, it's going to use this canvas. This is an official dependency. It's marked as experimental, but it's an official dependency on Maui. Or Maui has a dependency on it. So yes, if you check it out, Maui actually, all the primitive types from Maui, color, whatever, all come from Maui.Graphics now. It's really exciting. That pull request just got merged in this week. So as of this week, yes. All right, so now what we're gonna do here is current value dot path for bounds, dirty rect. Now we can do canvas dot draw path, and I have to set the stroke or something first. I think equals shit. Oh, here. And we can actually go look at what we did on the Skia stuff. Because inside of Skia, it does this. I just want to look at what Skia did. Now, it does, like I said, it does have the Skia backend, so you can add Skia, which is really exciting if you want to draw using Skia instead. But the API is going to be identical. All right, Skia shape view. That's what I want. All right. Hey, we had canvas.draw shape. All right, so we're going to do, we're just going to copy this stuff over. Oops. And we're going to go add those same extensions. All right, so canvas dot clear. Okay, colors. And we don't have to do the SK color. Is there a clear? I don't know on that. I might be clear each time. I actually don't know. We're just going to forget that for now. All right, so let's go look at what we had. I think on Comet iOS, the shape view handler. What did it have? Oh, we had that CI shape view. Actually, what we can do even better would be is if we go into Maui Graphics, if we go into the samples, the portable lib has scenarios. Let's do draw. There should be a draw path. What's in there? So it sets the strength, draw rect. All right, so this is basically what we want. But we're going to want to grab those values. So shape, let's just do var shape equals. All right, so now I'm not sure what the drawing style is. That might be, oh no, we've got that stuff. Using Comet.Graphics. All right, so now canvas, what we'll do in there is we'll do I might need to look at what's in our drawing style. This is the dash and all of that. Stroke, stroke, fill, fill. So John has a bunch of code that he did in Skia. I just want to see what we're doing there because I don't know this API as well. But he's going to do the... All right, Skia shape view. Ah, draw shape. That's the one I'm looking at. So he does a new paint and then the style. So we're going to need probably something like this. Let's add a draw shape. All right, I like this. We're just going to copy this thing in because John created that originally and I'm going to trust him. So we're going to add an extension and we're going to change it so it's not Skia, so it's the system.graphics API instead. So instead of this, we're going to do... Oh no, it's an iCanvas. I don't know what the shader is. We're going to ignore that for now. All right. And which properties does it have? Let's go look at paint. All right. So he has paint stuff somewhere. He has to have something with the paint. Where's his paint object use? Ah, see, it has almost the same thing. It has a pattern. I knew it would be it'd be close. All right, paint. What's it does? Where is this used though? I want an example. Paint pattern. I should have had John do this. Why am I even attempting this? Here's one being used. I don't know if that's what we need at all. All right, so let's stop for a second here. Let's do and on here. I don't think that drawing style with the stroke fill and all that. Let me see if stroke fill exists anywhere inside of system.graph or Maui.Graphics. No. All right, we're going to have to deal with all of that ourselves. That's fun. For now, we're just going to say solid. And then what we'll do in there is color, background color equals, we're just going to call it the stroke color. And anti-alias, I think it's going to aliasing. I think it does all that by default. I don't think we'll need anything else like that. No, I think that's all we'll need. And we pass in object. Let's, I don't know what to do on the fill. All right, so we're going to start with that. Right now, these are, if it's just stroke, it doesn't need a fill. We're just going with that. All right, so now the path, we don't need to deal with that. Our path is already going to be the right type. All right, fill is color. This is where all this stuff gets. All right, canvas. So we're going to be doing fill path. I don't know what the, okay. By default, we will do fill color equals fill paint. I guess we can't do a paint with that. Fill path. We're going to want to clean this up because I am not a fan of this. All right. If fill is gradient, there's no canvas dot. Save state. If it's a linear grader, so how'd we do it on? No, I had one here. One of these that showed. Oh, did I not save it? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to learn a new API and I don't know this API. So it did set fill paint. Set fill paint. Okay. I'm guessing that's right. Okay, we're just going to go with that. All right, so now gradients is going to... What's the shader? We're not using the shader. For the shader, there is paint type. So that's what we'll do here. We will do fill.paint. Paint type equals linear gradient. Oops, 1. Now fill paint dot all right, so what we can do is we can make these instead of that, this take stops is a gradient stop. Right, okay, so new color. All right, so here's what we'll do. Now here we do, there we go, offset and color. Figuring this out slowly. It's that one I don't need. All right, so now, again, we'll do the same thing here. And here we'll say, so instead of doing that, what we're going to do, how did they specify it? I don't know on that. We're just going to do, we're just going to keep going like this. Hope it's right. Canvas. All right. Canvas. I don't like that there's only fill. All right, we're just going to do canvas dot. All right, we're going with that. I think that'll draw. All right, we're not dealing. I think that covered everything. We'll see what happens. All right, so we'll close that. Now we should have on the shape view canvas dot. All right, shape, dirty rectangle. Then we have drawing style, and we have stroke, stroke width. After that, stroke color, fill. All right. I think that's everything. See what that does. I'm really not sure. All right. Dun, dun, dun. It's building so slow. Why not build twice, right? Build, build, run. CPU is crying. All right. Say what? All right. So on this, what we will do is we'll do, and here we will do drawable equals virtual view. And that should be good. All right, so that all we've done now is we've hooked up on the shape view handler to tell the native graphics view it's drawable is the shape view, and the shape view knows how to draw itself. All the drawing code is cross-platform. So on Android, when we're ready to add the Android one is, I'm just going to have to do the shape view handler the same exact way. And it's just going to have this one property. Actually, let's be honest. That code's probably, minus this namespace change, that API is identical. So I'm going to copy this code. All right, so what I need to do is let's add in new class. Add that in there. We will also do add new class. I don't know what namespace that's in. We're just going to build it and it's going to freak out. All right. We can probably check Maui Graphics source, go to graphics, go to Android, native graphics view, graphics.android. There we go. We can now go into our app host builder. We just added Android support. That was it. Hey, Limitless, how's it going? It's amazing how easy that was to add Android support. Throw a shape view in there. See if it runs. That should run. So that's the beauty of using or having Maui.Graphics now, is we'll be able to just easily do cross-platform drawing. And once this gets built out a little bit more, we'll be able to do all the really cool, crazy custom controls cross-platform. And the beautiful thing about it is since it can use the native canvases, that iCanvas on Android is going to return back the Android drawing context. And on iOS, it's going to do an Android one. We can actually get the drawing context from a subview, or I mean from from a view, and actually draw in line with a control. I hate how it does this. All right, standard now needs removed. It has to exist, but it can't be there. Drives me nuts. You get deleted. Actually, all of you get deleted. Done. That should fix it. All right, so let's let that go do its thing. Let's just come try it over here. Go VS Code, you got this. Who's gonna win, VS Code or VS Mac? Oh, VS Mac's still reloading the solution. Any minute now. The waiting game of development. Wish I had someone here to sword fight with. It's going. You can do it. Uh-oh. Stream? Okay. My preview just freaked out like I lost connection. Ah, it's restoring package zone. Now we can just run that one. I wonder why VS Code hasn't finished yet. Must be launching. VS Code looks like it's launching. I'm just going to stop that for a second. Look! Look! It drew a circle! Yes! The only issue is it didn't bring it in a little bit, but it drew a circle. Yes, I'm so excited to go to Universal again. I am so excited. My kids are like begging me to take them to Universal. I'm like, I can't wait want to wait for the pandemic to end. So, yes, one of my first vacations when the world opens back up will be a Disney Universal trip. I'm really excited for that coaster. It looks awesome. I finally showed my kids Jurassic Park. They really liked it. And hopefully my youngest will be tall enough for the Jurassic Park, the old ride, by the time we can go. All right, that's awesome. Shape view handlers drawing. Let's see if we can... You know what I was thinking about? If I was debugging from both of these, the hot reload helpers stuff could be fighting each other. Because you're only allowed to hot reload from one ID at a time on the... So I wonder if that's causing issues. All right, let's see. Hot reload's definitely not working. And it could be because I started debugging here. And this one beat me to it. And I can't get it to stop. So I think they're competing. I think the hot reloads are fighting. And I need to make it to where the hot reload will have an output thing here, like here. I don't have that yet. I need to. Stop that. Let's... What is this one doing? It's still building. Never launched a simulator. Yes, yes. This is the longest my kids have ever gone without being at a theme park. Might be for me too, in a while. So they're begging. My daughter, since lockdown, has like finished all the Harry Potter books. And she's like, I want to go to Universal now. I'm like, so do I. And the kids have all, like I said, watched Jurassic Park. Like they're getting to the age to where they're... my youngest is almost tall enough to ride almost half of the rides. Because once you hit the ride to get over 40 inches, you can ride most things at Universal. I haven't wanted to go till then because that's kind of mean. So like, all right, we're going to go, but you can't ride anything. So this is, what's it doing? All right, it finally canceled my build. Let's run this from Visual Studio. Actually, I'm going to restart VS Code just in case one of them are hogging the hot reload stuff. I know it should stop and start when you start and stop debugging. I'm pretty sure it does. All right, so this is exciting. Let's check this out, and we can try the Android one too. And I'm going to have John... I should be doing this in a branch, and I'm not in a branch. So we're going to make a branch, and I'm going to have John approve this stuff because he's probably going to tell me I'm doing something wrong. And I would love his... Let's try and do a gradient. That's the best way to test it, right? Let's see if we can get hot reload working. And then if it's working on this, we'll do this with a gradient. Gradients are super easy to do in Comet, so I'm not too worried about that. Except I can't see the files. Why is this one different? Comet is doing the same exact thing as this one. Oh, no, this one's Comet's. Oh, that's my fault. We can fix that. How did that happen? How did this get Net 6 stuff? Did I, when I merged in the .NET 6 stuff, I think I messed something up. No, there's two of them. This one is somehow, I messed it up when I merged that in. When that reloads, we'll get all of our projects back. I still think back to that Disney trip we did like years ago when we all hung out. That was awesome. That was so much fun. I miss the old Xamarin Evolve days and our Zummits. Years ago, we did we do an Evolve? No, we just did a Zummit. We didn't do an Evolve and a Zummit. That one of them we did. Oh, we went to Orlando twice, or the whole company from all of Xamarin went, and we did The first time it was just a summit where we just brought in only employees. And then we realized, well, if we're doing that, we did Evolve another time in Orlando, and a bunch of us stayed after and did an Airbnb, and we just hung out. It was a blast. My little brother came up and visited. The best part was Alex was lame and decided not to go to Universal with us. And that night at Universal, Weezer had a concert, and we had no idea Weezer was doing a concert. And so Alex missed Weezer because he didn't want to go to Universal with me. It was great. All right, let's see if this... I'm going to restart now. Do a real restart. But I think we'll be in better shape now. And I did do that, right? Oh. No, it didn't do it. I saved it. You guys saw me change it, right? I'm not crazy. All right, there we go. Here we go. All right, so let's quit again. I'm going to start it over. And checking Git, it went that time. Not cool. Not cool. Now I should have files in my sample. I am going to commit that right now into main. What's going on with all that weird stuff? All right, so that we're doing... You're going into dev. We need you in the main branch. All right. Now, as slow as this is, VS Code is way slower at loading the Comet stuff. OmniSharp is terribly slow. Probably doesn't help that now I'm loading Roslyn on the solution twice. Oh, I remember that. Oh, that was sad. I remember you guys leaving early. Okay, why is that complaining? So we can fix that. That should be fine. No, that doesn't need to be an SDK extras. It was the right type. It's just a net standard lib. I'm remembering that was right. I mean, we could SDK it, but that one doesn't need iOS or anything fancy. It's just a net standard. So it's the net standard stuff that's not working. All right, let's try SDK extraing it. Dang it, I broke it. There is, to make that work. Okay, let me try editing it back and see if we can get stuff, because I don't know why that's doing it. I just want to edit it. I mean, just like our Skia one is just a normal library. Nope. Took that to the wrong. Let's do this. I bet that was the issue. I am breaking everything today. I bet it was having those extra TFMs in there. I bet that really confused it. Why, hello, R2. How is it on the other side of the world? Let's reload this. See if our stuff's working now. Ease. I am going to say it's right. It was this Maui platforms. We don't need the Maui platforms. I'm just going to commit it. I am that confident. And I'm pushing it. YOLO. I bet it's colder here. I still have 2 feet of snow on the ground. I have every day been trying to move the motorhome, and it's still frozen to the ground. The tires just won't spin. They're frozen to the ground still. Do you guys you guys don't get snow on most of Australia though, do you? I know you guys have mountains and stuff that get it. Yeah. Okay, it is 45 Fahrenheit, but 7. And it's warm. It's warmed up. I've got my windows open. It's nice. All right. Let's load this. This is weird. We actually still shouldn't have snow this time of year. It snowed a lot in March. Yeah, in March. It just snowed a lot. And we got like 3 feet of snow in March. Yeah, after winter, 45 degrees actually feels quite nice. All right. Come on. It's not unavailable. Reload. You can do it. I might have to restart the IDE again. Ooh, it loaded. Do I have files? Why don't I have files? They're there. Because check this out. It hasn't finished loading enough to do that. But I can go to declaration on that, and it will take me to a file inside of there. Luckily, though, our summers really only get to about 20 C. That's our average temperature in the summer. Like, that's a nice, warm, hot day. Very rarely will it get hotter than that. Why is the electric company here? I might have to go check the door. They better not turn off the power. That'd make streaming hard. All right, I don't know what's going on with this, and the IDE is still thinking. Let's single project this puppy. Let's just try doing iOS. We're going to try hot reloading it again. Oh, I've got to go check the door. I will be back in a few. Hold on.
if I'm not back in 5 minutes. Just wait longer.
All right, power guy is going to check on the party, or sorry, red party in chat. So he's power guy is going to check on the power meter. Says that it went offline, but I have power, so I hope it doesn't turn off on me. Okay, let's try running this again. I'm really concerned about why I can't see projects. All right, let's restart Visual Studio while VS Code does this thing. Yeah, I don't think we ever get up to 25C. Never gets that warm here. Doesn't happen. And it has happened, but it's not normal. Global warming has caused it to happen more, I guess, but most houses in Alaska do not have air conditioning. We don't have it. I have a portable AC unit I put in my office on hot days in the summer because it gets really hot in my office. My office is 5 degrees warmer than the rest of the house. So that's why I have windows open. All right, that's building. Visual Studio is restarting. Please this time give me files. I wonder, actually, before I launch that, let's go into the samples. I'm going to delete the bin in the object folder, just in case it's being silly and something in there is messing with it. Isn't there also a .vs file I can kill? What error? IL linker. What? You've been working. Why'd the linker crash? I'm gonna try again. All right, now let's launch Comet here again. Oh man, there's lots of degrees that get added to this room. It's just, yeah, it's hot. It gets hot. It's nice in the winter. It's really nice in the winter. Actually, I did not notice I messed up my camera. It was not straight anymore. I had to go unplug my Stream Deck and plug it back in because when I came and pressed the I'm back button, it shocked me. And whenever it does that, it turns itself off. So I have to unplug it and plug it back in. My Stream Deck shocks me all the time. And they did not shield it properly or it's not grounded properly. And so when it gets shocked, it freaks out. It's really sad and it hurts. Maybe I got a bad stream deck. Build. Build. You can do it. Now let's hope when this launches. Just noticed I should move my camera down. There we go. Now it doesn't look like I'm cut off and floating in midair. That was kind of weird. Why didn't anyone ever mock my camera position till now? All right. Look, my app. It's there. It's just not there. Why is it not there? And look, it has a bunch of them. Actually, this should not bring in any of this multi-targeting crap. Why is that? The Net 6 one does. Let's see what that does. All right, sample's built. It's fuchsia now. Let's see if we have hot reload in my app. Why aren't we getting hot reload here? Hey, there we go, reloadify. Got an error. Object reference not set to an instance. So the app had issues connecting. Okay. That's why. I don't know why it did that, but that's why it's not hot reloading. It's yelling at me in the output. Very odd. Very odd. Let's see if we now shut this thing down yet again. Today has been this live stream of restarting Visual Studio. I think that's all I've done today. I've reinstalled twice. I've restarted it a lot. Now. And also live streaming also makes it hotter in here. For one, I tend to close my door because I have loud kids. And so it's nice not to have the loud kids and noise from the dogs and the kids. So that's a thing. And then also I have a computer running that is going nuts to send 1080p video out to all of you. That also warms up my office. All right, where are we on this? Why do I have two iPhones? Oh. I wonder what's going on. Let's try it. Let's see if in VS Code we can debug what's going on with the reload stuff. So inside here, all right, it's under, not Skia, it's under Comet. So if we go to Comet and we go to here, no, it's in core, not Comet. We moved all this to core. So if we go to external, this is the biggest problem with Visual Studio is it's just a file explorer rather than the actual solution tree. I kind of wish we had a solution tree here because this would make life a lot easier rather than having to browse by folders, because who does that? So core. source, hot reload. No, not hot reload. It's under hosting app builder extensions. Let's run that. I wonder if something's broken in the VS Code extension that's not actually launching Reloadify. All right. Come on. It's still showing me a bunch of things. Why? So Net Standard 2, Net Standard 2.1. What's this? Net Core app? Why is this a Net Core app? It's like beyond confused. There's nothing in this thing. It's so basic. Oh, missed a T. All right, see you later. Good luck. Put the baby to bed. Hopefully it works. I don't miss those days. Good luck. Babies are sweet, though. They're so nice. Not like my kids, but they don't sleep. Not as good as the kids. Toss up. All right. Let's go to an old version. We're going to go crazy. All right. Stack trace. Well, give me the whole stack trace. The windows here are not big enough. Like, there we go. I want the whole stack trace. Give it to me. Nope, it's going to truncate it. How do you fix things without... Like, what object's not a reference to what? I'm guessing something's wrong with the extension and the hot and reloadify is not running. If I had to guess. I don't know why reloadify is not loading, but that's what's happening there. All right, so let's go to samples. Let's try... We're going to go crazy here. We're going to go into samples. And I'm going to grab the old sample file. We're going to reset some of the old stuff. Yeah, but that's not in code included in here, or else I would... Oh, yeah. I don't know, it's weird. No, this is like almost identical to what we have now. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to commit this sample. Now that I've cleaned it up. We're going to push it because I don't care. Now what we're going to do, we're going to close Visual Studio because it's not going to be happy with this. We're going to disregard all changes to the solution because it's how I roll. This should not have any dirty changes. I haven't done anything in there. We're going to reset that. All right. So now this is CRUD changes. Disregard that. More CRUD changes. We don't care about you. Now, did I not commit that? That's actually disturbing that I did not. Oh, no. That's wrong. That's bringing in the net preview 6. We're not going to take that change either. You are being disregarded. All right, so that looks good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to branch. Bring my changes. We're going to commit all this stuff. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to nuke this puppy. Get clean dash XDF. Die. Everything. You're reset. Now, did that do it in the exam? It did not do it all the way. Let's also cd external cd Maui get dash XDF. Oh no, get clean dash XDF. We're nuking that puppy out. Dead. You're dead to me. Now what we'll do? .net restore. I do need to do Microsoft.Maui-net. We have to restore that or we can't ever rebuild it. It's just weird. Got to do it. All right, but now that's going. Let's launch Comet. Dead. Killed it all. Please sample. Please be kind to me. Notice it's not all weird now though, but there's still no files in it. Options. Okay, it's doing something. We got 2 of them now, not 5. Sounds right. But where are the files? Test is also a netcore thing. It has files. I don't know how to get our files back. What we're going to do, we're just going to try debugging it anyway. We're going to let this launch. Once it launches, we're going to do go to declaration. We'll then have the file in the IDE. I don't even know what to think of. Did the power guy left and he didn't turn off my power? That's good. So weird. Dance. What's analyze source do? There are no source files. How can it do anything? All right, we're gonna do add. No, we'll do add files from folder. Let's do that. We're gonna manually add them, and then it's gonna complain that it's gonna double build them, I bet. See what happens. We have files now. Now let's build it and see what it does. It's gonna yell that it's in there twice. If I had to guess. Do something. It's building. Still on Essentials. Has it finished with Comet yet? Nope, still working on Essentials. Say what? I think that's where that lives. Or it's just under Maui. Easy way to check. How did I not fix that? Yeah, it's just under Maui, I think. Oh, well, we'll do both. Let's build Comet. Once Comet builds, then we can build the sample, and it's going to tell me how wrong I am. When in fact, it's wrong. Oh, dun dun dun. On these. But notice my standard ones aren't showing up there either. All right, so now on standard. There we go. Now let's see what else it's going to complain about. What'd I do wrong? Oh, okay. Okay, so let's just run this. I'm just complaining about the namespace differences on native graphics to see if maybe we can get that changed. Because those should be in the same place. All right. On Android, it needs a context. Almost identical. Maui context.con. I know that's complaining, but it's right. All right, did that build? That built. Yes! All right, errors. See, now it's complaining that my samples have all those files and it's already going to add them for me. So I'm going to close the solution. Let's close the solution. Let's close the IDE. Let's revert that change. And if this doesn't work, I'm about to give up for the day. All right, I just got approval though for us to make it to where the native graphics view is going to be in the same namespace on each platform. I like that. Come on, restart. All right, so now that that's done, let's reset this. Let's try again. Oh. All right, let's load this. I want to work on graphic stuff more than fighting my IDE today, but not being able to actually see my source code. Let's commit those two because those fix the build. Build. We're going to publish that branch. Let's go to dev. Let's discard that change. It's not real. All right, disregard that. Let's go to dev. Last try. All right, so go to Comet. We're going to go into samples. Actually, first, let's go to source, Comet, grab this global. Grabbing you. You're coming with me. We're going to put this into samples here. You are now going to become an MS Build SDK extra project because I don't know what else to do. And I can't remember the thing on that. I should. Just don't know what else to do. Crap's broken. It's broken. Oh no, wrong. All right. All right. Now, whatever it's doing is wrong. Where did Comet.Mac go? Oh, I did delete the .Mac one, didn't I? Did I? I don't remember deleting it. Might be bringing that puppy back. Yeah, I don't remember deleting that. Very odd. All right, so let's samples. Oh, come on! Even using MS Build SDK extras, it's still broken. It added the global.json's going to show up. Not the files. The only thing I can think of is to like delete and reclone. I don't know what else to even try. These were working the other day. Oh. Like, I can get to it that way. I wanted to try. Yeah, if I go and add the existing files, it then complains that they're in there twice. Because they're there. They're being added. It's just the IDE won't show them. Because look, I can go here and go to my app. And now I'm getting, it's importing something. And I don't know what it's importing. Let me go check. I think I know. It broke when I did all the net6 stuff. I bet these build directory props are broken. I bet it's these. Let's just try something. No, I don't have Rider installed, but I'm pretty sure it's the net6 stuff I just did. It's gotta be. I don't know what else it could be. That was it. It's the net6 stuff. So that stuff's needed for net6 to work. Without it, net6 doesn't work. Tooling is in a weird state right now. So I need 2 different sample folders. Or can I put that junk in here? Okay, at least I know what the issue is. Let's disregard these. Let's bring them back. Let's move them and change the paths in them. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We'll fight it later. But I bet all right. Like, wow, that's been driving me insane. All right. Let's quit VS Code. Let's open Comet now in VS Code because then we can build. Close all. Just wow, I've been. All right, so now that that's done, we're going to see if this will still build. That's going to like age me 10 years fighting this crap. Close solution. I just want to make sure we reset everything. But it was weird, it was only that one solution. Whew, we're done with that. I can breathe. Net6 might be broken, but I think what I did should have fixed Net6. I hope. Yes. Global JSON doesn't need it. We don't need that anymore.
Mom needs your phone.
Mom needs my phone?
Mom to type mountain.
Oh, why do you say mom needs my phone when it's you that needs my phone?
Mom to type mountain.
What?
Mom to type mountain boy.
No, mom has her own phone.
But I can't find it.
It's okay. I'll help you with that later. What are you doing? Your entertainment. All right. I feel better. That's still loading. All right, so we want to switch to single project, iOS, select device. Let's do one of the 12s. Let's run it. Whew. Could not find the specified file. It could be my cleaning everything like crazy. All right, so let's do... Just give it a quick build command. It's probably not going to work. Woo, that's warning me a lot about a lot of previews. All right, we can also... Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. It did not reload stuff. So what we probably need to do is go build this. Oh, single project stuff might be building itself. Me going nuclear and killing everything. All right, let's let that go. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's stop because I don't want to be on that. Yes. All right, so if this is working, I'm just going to let .NET 6 be broken for now. I don't think it is. I think we fixed it. So let's fix this stuff. All right, so that's good. That's good. So let's get moved. Let's push that up. Yeah, now it's like Essentials isn't built. All right, so we're going to need to... Okay, I'm in the right one. CD, Maui. Let's do... Restore. Restore some stuff. Build some stuff. And then we'll be in good shape. I hit enter, right? Eventually I need like a build script that will go and fix and make sure it does everything. But for now, actually what I want to do while that's going is I want to switch over I don't know if you guys just hear that, but something just fell down the stairs. That was loud. It wasn't a kid, it was metal. All right, so let's go switch over to our graphics. And we're going to upgrade or update from dev. Now we're hopefully on the right branch. Why didn't that ever run anything? Like, what in the world? That one's doing something. All right. This did not refresh that we switched branches. Because we don't have Comet handlers. I don't have multiple Comet clones, do I? Let's just restart it. Wonder where Comet Mac went. I really don't remember deleting that. Ah, no. That's weird. It took that as a rename. Okay, I can fix it. I can bring that back. Hot reload's broken here, but it's building. That's the important part. All right, it's working. Net 6 worked. After I restored everything, it worked. So we're good there. Let's see what's happening in the Visual Studio land. I want to figure out what's going on with Reloadify, but I don't need to do that right now. So I merged that over today. Okay, now we have a shape view. So I merged that over. When I merged that branch in, I caused that. And so that's when this went away. But those are two very different files. I like the Mac one because it doesn't try bringing in any of the Windows stuff. Actually, this one's not bringing any of the Windows stuff anyway, so we're good. I'm okay with that change. It's just, yeah. Oh well. All right. And then we only have the net 6. It's probably smarter. I probably did that on purpose and don't remember doing it. Although we have a WinUI one as well. This is the net 6 one. It's that without WinUI, where this one is net 6 with WinUI. I didn't get the WinUI stuff working yet, but I've got it started. So that's pretty exciting. Now, eventually, Javier is working on some shape stuff like this anyway. And so the shape view stuff I just did, he's going to have something similar that he's got a pull request he's working on. But it's fine to bring over the Comet stuff for now. I wanted to get the Comet controls working, which are going to be different anyway. Shape view is just the start of that, saying, hey, we're started. The beautiful thing about all the Comet controls and how they all work anyway, when we start doing some of these Skia controls, if we look at one of them, their drawing is so basic. Draw circle. That's most of what this is. So because of that, it's going to have draw text. The view handler has the most stuff. Ski control. Ski control has a lot of this stuff, but it has like draw overlay, draw text. And so all of this stuff won't be too bad to port over. Once we get that, we'll be in really good shape. And then, yeah, we just do the backgrounds. So I like it. All right, this build. I hope the hot reload on this side is going to connect. Let's go put a breakpoint there to make sure we see it happens. Because without hot reload, this is just too bad. It's too slow. Oh, hey, stop yawning. Dog saying hi. Hello. Why don't you go play with your kids? Go play with the kids. They can play with you. All right, it is building, just really, really slow. It is the first build after that giant nuke, though. So it does make sense to be slower. What? I'm not playing. Go get your kids to play. Yes, hello. Everyone's coming to visit today. What? It's funny watching her go in and out as it tries to remove her from the background. What, Layla? She's a very needy dog, as you can see. Yes, hi. Don't lick me. No face. She would be a lap dog if I would let her. All right, this sample should not be getting this error. Curse that. All right, so I am just going to fix this by telling it to ignore that error because I don't know why that's so high. This is not an error in Comet. Never is, never has been. So, and I don't know what we brought in that is causing that. So we're just going to ignore that error. But hey, we're getting files again. I'm excited. I see stuff. All right, building. All right, so I want to Maybe we'll do the shape view. Maybe we'll do one of these and see if they build. This looks like a good one to bring over or to try. All right, that built. Let's run that. Oops. No. There we go. All right, so instead of Skia, we're going to bring in graphics. We're going to do a shape view. Oh, that's the wrong rectangle. This is... There we go. All right, so now we've got that Skia sample in here, and I should have just switched that over to my app. What's cool is if we get hot reload working, we'll just switch to that. All right. I really need a scroll view fix. Not having a scroll view is making these samples painful. All right, simulator's running. It's a good start. Let's see if our colors work. We'll try hot reloading. It's connected. So something's just wrong with the VX Code extension, which is weird because it was working earlier today. You guys watched me hot reload earlier. All right, so let's go to my app. Let's... All right, hot reload's working. Yes. Let's do... All right, so what we'll do here is we'll put a semicolon there. Now we're just going to comment all this out. Those are gradients. They're all linear gradients. Let's change... Okay. Nope, it does not like that. It wants the center, which we don't have the center, so I'm going to undo that because I don't know how that works. Either way, it's drawing later. It's drawing it, so we're doing it right-ish. It's ugly. All right, let's do this one too. And I'm just going to go grab the same using statement. Replace all those. All right, so now let's go to our My App. Hey, this is pretty awesome. And the hot reload's working. That's the exciting part. I don't know why it's not saying it's big enough, so that's kind of weird. But hey, layout bugs we can deal with. I'm okay with layout bugs for now. What's this one? All right. Finger paint's the next one. And we don't abstract control delegate. I don't think we have right now. So that's going to be more work to get in there because it's all the drawing, but we'll work on that next time. Either way, I'm pretty happy with the progress we made. That's pretty cool. That's, yeah, I can't complain with that. I'm pretty happy. Ellipse, stroke, dot fill. No. Why didn't it fill though? Something's wrong with fill. I'm gonna go look at that. Now the cool thing is we should still be able to hot reload this stuff. I mean debug it. So if we jump into not controls or not core, we need to go into Comet, handlers, shape view, iOS. We haven't tried it on Android yet. Actually, it's the extensions. We just need to go shape view. It's in the controls because it's cross-platform drawing code. So shape view is going to grab the fill. The fill worked on the gradient though. Oh, right there. All right. Oh no, we do that later. Down here. It should do that one. So let's go back to my app. The fill is blue. Fill paint. Background color. I wonder if it needs to have something more. End color's blue. Start color's blue. No, start color's not. That's interesting. I don't know how that does its thing. But that should. I'm obviously doing something wrong. I don't know. All right, this is where I'm gonna have to have John look at it because I'm definitely doing something wrong with fill. But it works the gradient fills. I don't know. So, all right, I'm happy with the progress we made. I'm going to commit this code. We're going to push this up. Leave that where it is. Leave that where it is. Oh, let's test Android first. We haven't tested Android. Can't do it without testing Android. Maybe Android will work. All right, and I'm going to commit this while I'm running that. Using, and I spelled graphics wrong. We'll get that put in there. Let's publish that up there. Let's let this run. I'm busy right now, bud. And no, I'm not buying you that. We'll talk about it later. My 4-year-old's favorite thing is to shop online and then tell me to buy everything for him.
This is a lot, but this is
No.
the case.
I'm not buying it right now. He found a hoverboard. All right, I'm gonna go check. Wait, is that still? That's still compiling.
This was what it was on. This was what I found it on.
I see that. That kid would spend all my money if I'd let him. All of it. It'd all be gone. All right. So I'm gonna, like I said, we're gonna just see if the Android runs. It's deploying now. We're almost there. Let's get this going. Once this is done, I'm gonna be done for the day. I've been live streaming for what, 2.5 hours now. All tired, especially with how stressful all those issues I had were. It's too much. It's too much. Deploy. You can do it. Once that's done, there's a .NET meetup going on. And I say we go join it. I think that'd be a fun raid. So we're going to go raid them. It just started too. They're only 10 minutes in, so it's exciting. All right. Oh, wait, here it goes. I'm like, there's nothing. It's empty. All right. That did something. That's for sure. The size. Look at the size. Size is way off. So I'm going to have John look at this. But I got the start. We got started. I'm excited with the progress we made. I'm probably going to work on this again tomorrow. Maybe I'll live stream it. Maybe I won't. But we'll find out. See how I'm feeling tomorrow. But definitely I'm going to try and get through this. I want to get all that Skia code ported over to the graphic stuff. And at that point, we can still opt into Skia, but we don't have to use Skia, which is exciting. So, all right. Thanks, guys. It was fun. I'll see you guys later. And I forgot to push this button. End my stream.